It's your girl, Channeling Chelsea here. Now, I know you came to this video ready to give me so much hate, ready to go off in the comments and eat me up, but hear me out, y'all. First of all, y'all know I'm a fan of highly controversial topics. It's just what I love. It's just what I do. I am a huge fan of both Nicki and Cardi, so like I said, I give credit where it's due. I love them both, but I know a lot of times people want to have the debate, who is the real rap queen? This video just had to be done. It was above me. It's above me now. But go ahead and hit the subscribe button because we got a lot of content coming out, especially with 2022, y'all. I am so inspired. I am so motivated, and I'm just ready to change my life, and we'll see. I know it's been a while since we did a controversial topic like this. My last one, a dance-off with Beyonce versus Sierra, y'all really like. Either you love me or you hated me, right? But still to this day, y'all are commenting on that video. So my goal is to keep y'all engaged. And I just want to have another disclaimer happen here. I am a huge fan of both Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Huge fan. Love them both. Know all the words to almost all their songs. Was following them all the way through the mixtape. So I get to do a video like this. And I think everybody's entitled to their own opinions. If you disagree with anything I say here, please comment below. And I'm going to respond and let you know what I think. Hey, maybe you're right. I don't know. So let's jump into it. Y'all, we're going to go way back. I'm talking way, way, way back. We're going to talk about the come up between both these ladies. And I do have my notes, so don't judge me because I will be referencing them because, y'all, I ramble and this video is going to be too long and then y'all are going to watch it. And so, Nicki, or Onika, which is her real first name, is actually Trinidadian. All right, she's Trinidadian, and we know her because she was rapping in Queens, you know, doing her thing, really feisty. She's been on her grind. I mean, in all the documentaries I watched, it seemed like Nicki Minaj was on a trajectory to be a star or a celebrity, some kind of entertainer. From jump, she was in performing arts schools. She did talented drama. You know, she was into that kind of thing. So we got to see Nicki be really feisty. We got to see her grind and literally come from nothing. I don't know if y'all ever watched Nicki's documentaries, but definitely go check them out if you're a fan. I think it just really kind of gives you a little bit of a different perspective on some of your favorite artists. So that's how we met Nicki. You know, eventually she was grinding, doing her thing. She brushed shoulders with P. Diddy, Jay-Z, and then eventually Lil Wayne, which is how she was signed to Young Money Cash Money, and she became the queen of YMCMB. I don't care what you say. Without Nicki Minaj, there would be no YMCMB. I love you, Drake, to death, but you couldn't have carried that weight yourself. It was really Nicki, and I just, like I said, I give credit where it's due. Nicki's come up was so raw. It was so authentic. It was so, you know, just real. Now we're looking at Cardi, and I don't know if y'all know, but it's actually kind of funny. Cardi B, you know, grew up in the Bronx, but her father was Dominican, and guess what her mom is, y'all? Trinidadian, which I think is so funny because y'all know Nicki and Cardi had that like ongoing beef and whatever. We're not here to talk about that. We met Cardi. Cardi actually started out as more of a social media influencer. She would upload her crazy videos. I don't know if y'all remember the Cold Hoe video that went viral. I live and die by that video, especially in the winter, y'all. I'm a Louisiana girl. Really big fan of her on Vine. Really big fan of all her like videos. Cardi is just her crazy, quirky self. Well, she was introduced to the mainstream when she got on with Love and Hip Hop. You know, we got to know a little bit more about her crazy, quirky personality. We all ran to follow her on social media, and that's when we learned her interest in music. She wanted to be a rapper. Cardi is not afraid to say something or do something that she wants to say or do. She does not care about whether it's really marketable. She doesn't care whether it's always the most business savvy decision. She's not here for that. And on one hand, I absolutely love it. It's a breath of fresh air from what we know to be a celebrity, right? But on the other hand, Cardi, girl, sometimes it's just like, oh, what is she doing? But Nicki's no better. Now that I think about it, Nicki's no better. She's no better. Both of these girls are crazy, okay? They both a little out there. So back to Nicki's come up. You know, Nicki hit the scene, YMCMB. Nicki's first song, and y'all remember this. Y'all know what I'm about to say. Y'all remember this. If y'all did not watch or listen to Monster, Kanye West featuring Jay-Z and Rick Ross and Nicki Minaj, you don't No Nicki, okay? This is a song where Nicki was up against the likes of Kanye West. I'm gonna say it again. Kanye West, okay? Rick Ross, Jay-Z. And she ate them up, y'all. She ate them up, her whole verse. I mean, listen. Lyrics, when it comes down to lyrics, y'all, I'm an old school rapper, and I was gonna get into this a little later, but I'm gonna just give you a little hint. I'm very old school when it comes to rap. I'm not your R&B girl. I like some R&B, don't get me wrong, but 9 times out of 10, I'm listening to rap music. With that said, the rappers I love, the rappers I really, really love, they write their own music. The rappers I love, the rappers I really, really love, they write their own music. And so when it comes down to lyrics, the girl is unmatched. We'll get into that. Remember this, okay? Now we got Cardi B's come up. Like we said, Love and Hip Hop, she's doing her thing. But then she drops the Bodak Yellow. And y'all, the world went absolutely bananas, okay? The world went crazy. 10 million copies. 10 million copies. No, anyway, Bodak Yellow went diamond. And for those of you who aren't really that much into music, aren't really that much into keeping up with trends in music, diamond means that she sold over 10 million copies in that country. So she sold 10 million copies of Bodak Yellow. That's mind-blowing. Bodak Yellow's a good song. It's catchy, but it's not the best song I ever heard in life, but okay, we'll take it. And actually, while we're speaking on it, Cardi B is actually the only female rapper with multiple diamond records. We'll get into that. Nicki Minaj, Beat Me Up Scotty, I Get Crazy, anything she did with Lil Wayne, Cardi B, On Fleek. Y'all, these ladies were killing it with the mixtape. So the come up was real for both. So Nicki Minaj came up, we saw her grind, we saw her get it out of the mud, and she did her thing, and she's a lyricist, y'all. I love that. Cardi B is an influencer. She's her genuine, authentic self, and y'all, she is a vibe. She's a vibe, and she's got a good rap voice. Of Nicki Minaj, of Cardi B, who would you say is the ultimate come-up queen? Who started from the bottom? They're here, they did it against all odds. Whose come up was the absolute best, the most hard-hitting, the come up we'll never forget? Whose was it? The next category I want to get into is aesthetic, because aesthetic is so important, especially when it comes to your brand and your marketing and your PR. Your aesthetic is everything. So when we met Nicki Minaj, she was giving us, first of all to the queen for introducing us to the body, all right? This lady introduced us to the body that we all know and love today, and we count as the most divine feminine body, all right? The curves, the shape, the hourglass figure. We got to attribute that to Nicki Minaj, and I'm not letting you take that away from her. She absolutely introduced it to us on the scene. We used to think Beyonce's ass was so big that we might die. Y'all remember all the songs people have where they're shouting out Beyonce and J-Lo? Honey, not only did she have the body, but she gave us the Barbie persona. She gave us Roman's Revenge as another little moniker. You know, she gave us, you know, different personas of who Nicki was. Sometimes Nicki was crazy pink wig, you know, Marge Simpson, right? With some neon pink Gucci and some neon pink Dolce & Gabbana shoes. That was what Nicki Minaj gave. She gave Barbie. She gave, you know, Harajuku, Nicki the Ninja. That's what she was given, right? And it was absolutely beautiful. Nicki gave us floor-length hair down to the floor. She really just kind of showed us what it was like to be a performer, what it's like to be an artist, to have multiple personas, and we loved it. And we have Cardi, whose aesthetic was a little bit more rough around the edges, but I think it came within a really good time, especially for her. Ooh, I just had an idea for a video. Like we mentioned before, Cardi B was her I almost said ghetto. Cardi B was her authentic self, y'all. She just does what she wants to do. Y'all, she has an amazing body as well. Cardi B kind of really introduced us to being okay with not actually being physically perfect. And what I mean by that is, if y'all remember when Cardi B started out, honey, she was not really giving the ideal stereotypical of what we think beauty is. She introduced us to being beautiful, being confident, being on your grind and on your hustle, even when no one else believes in you, even when you don't really necessarily quite look like everyone else. I think that's great for her brand. I love that for her because honestly, if she would have tried to play a character, it probably wouldn't have been as appealing. I think Cardi B, like I mentioned before, was that breath of fresh air that we really just kind of all needed to understand that, being an influencer, being a celebrity, these people aren't perfect. And as much as they try to market and pretend and brand their perfection, Cardi B loves that she's not perfect and she wants to scream it to the rooftops. And I love that about her. So when it comes to overall aesthetic, I think Nicki Minaj gave us absolute perfect body. I mean, she was beautiful. The pink hair, the long jet black to the fore, the mannerisms, the Barbie. She showed us what a real star, what a celebrity, what a performer does when they hit the stage, when they hit the camera. Cardi B was just like, you know what? All these eyes are on me more and more, and I'm still gonna just be Cardi B. I'm still gonna be the person that I've always been. And I think that is a level that she's able to connect with her fans in just a different way. And we love that. We love Cardi B for that. Of these two aesthetics, which would you say is the most marketable? A very guided and prepared and planned brand image, or something a little bit more authentic and relatable? What do you think? Go easy on me though, because I'm not gonna actually talk about lyrics, y'all. We know that, let's just go ahead and say it, all right? We know that today we've decided in rap, in hip hop, in music that the best songs, the best projects, the best, compilations are a result of collaboration. We all in 2021, 2022, we understand and we know that, okay? Cool, moving on. Nicki, I think she did probably have help from like Safari when they were dating, but for the most part, Nicki Minaj writes her own music. I'm old school. If you're asking me about a rapper, I'm gonna have to say it's somebody who writes their own music. And that's just what that is. Now, as far as being an actual musician, that's different. That's different. They're both musicians, see, because Cardi, with being the first female rapper with 2 diamond singles with Bodak Yellow and then Girls Like You with Bruno Mars, and Girls Like You with Maroon 5. She's still making really great music as a musician. We've got Tease Me with Bruno, we got WAP. We got Up, we got Wild Side with her and Normani. So Cardi B is killing it. She is giving us the summer anthem. She is giving us the motivation that we need. Y'all, she is owning her space. Every feature Cardi's on, I'm gonna go listen. I'll be honest, I didn't even have to know the main person, but if Cardi's on the feature, I'm gonna go listen. Same with Nicki. If Nicki's on a feature, I'm gonna go listen. I might not even listen to the rest of the song. So check it out. Nicki gave us Your Love. She gave Right Through Me, Right By My Side. Check it out with Real I Am, Moment for Life, Fly. She gave us My Chick Bad, Truffle Butter. Nicki Minaj, I have to read it off the list, y'all, because there's so many. Nicki Minaj absolutely has killed it as far as being a musician. Her features are iconic. Her music, her portfolio of work is absolutely legendary, you guys. And think about the fact that Nicki Minaj has not even released that many albums, and she is a worldwide name, okay? Let's just not forget that, the climate Nicki came in versus the climate that Cardi came in were very different. Nicki Minaj came up in an era where women were still kind of like, okay, cookie cutter, this is what a woman's supposed to do. This is what a woman rapper's supposed to do. This is what a woman rapper cannot do. Versus Cardi B, who came up in the ghetto girls decade. Yo, I've been calling this decade the ghetto girls decade because y'all used to shun the ghetto girls in school. I remember this. And now, y'all, the ghetto girls are stealing men, okay, honey? Y'all, we're gonna talk. As far as musicians, y'all, both of these women are absolutely amazing. We can't talk about the best rapper. We can't talk about the best lyricist. We will not compare. That's more of like a Doja versus Nicki video. And honestly, I've already written that show. I guess I can ask, who has the best delivery? Because you gotta have a rap voice. It don't matter. You could be the best writer in the world, but if you don't got a rap voice, nobody's gonna listen to you. So who's got the best delivery? Who's got the best rap voice? Who's got the best overall music sound, music portfolio? Who are you checking for the most as far as their music? I do have to ask. I must ask. And again, this conversation kind of came up, this whole video idea kind of came up over Thanksgiving break when I was having a just overall debate with my friends. We were about to tussle, all right? We were grown men, all right? So who is your queen? Who is your queen? I mean, in a way, both these women paved the way for somebody. Nicki Minaj opened the door for all the femces to enter, all the rap girls. And Cardi B opened up the door for any old body, any regular person, just like you or me, to become someone, you know? And I think that is so special. They're both so special. A little juice right there, probably the matcha. So let me know in the comments, who do you think had the best come up? Who do you think has the best overall aesthetic? Who do you think has the best delivery, the best music? And just let me know who you think the overall queen is. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. I want to know what you think. I want to get inside your head. Please stay tuned to check out my Chris Brown versus Drake video. Don't kill me, y'all. Don't kill me. I'm tired. I don't want to tussle. All right? See you guys next time. Thank you so much for channeling me.